Prepare yourself today, kids, because we are going down the rabbit hole. Yes, today we are looking at Alice in Wonderland, probably my favorite Disney cartoon movie. Not necessarily the best, I just assume give that award to Snow White or Beauty and the Beast. But it's definitely one of the best in terms of imagination and fun. A true cartoon's cartoon. So as we all already know, it's based on the Lewis Carrol book. Sort of. It's actually a mixture of segments from both his books, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Alice Through the Looking Glass. But there are a lot of liberties here, which is pretty common with books to movie. But I think they got the heart of the story right. With a media like animation, one's going to want to explore, especially with a subject matter like Wonderland, where logic doesn't exist. So, we all know this story, but I'll quickly summarize. Alice is an imaginative young girl. She spots a white rabbit with a pocket watch declaring, "I'm late, I'm late." She follows it down a rabbit hole and into Wonderland, running into a ton of oddball characters, like a smoking caterpillar that shows her how to get big and small, a crazy tea party with the Mad Hatter and the Marged Hare, and a psychotic queen who beheads anyone that disagrees with her. It sets up this world as strange, insane, and dangerous, and in the end, she's running for her life. As I said, it's based on the Lewis Carroll story, so they do leave out quite a bit, like the Griffin or the Jabberwocky, but they do add a ton, even if they're just extra background characters. But that's actually one of the things I really love about it. It's a free-for-all of anything goes. For an artist and an animator, that's a dream come true. There's an owl with an accordion neck, umbrella vultures, this weird thing, just to name a few. I'd love to be in the meeting where these ideas were pitched. I wonder what they were smoking in their hookah. Nah, I'm just joking. For the record, this movie did come out in the 50s, not the 60s. But it was re-released in the 1960s as a trip experience. Yeah, you could see this thing going over pretty well with the hippie crowds, especially after Jefferson Airplane recorded that White Rabbit song. As far as the main characters are concerned, they're all great. Alice is an adventure-seeking, curious little girl. She's proper and fascinated. She's like the perfect character to balance the real world and the insane world. Her voice was done by Catherine Beaumont, who also did the voice of Wendy in Peter Pan. Funny enough, outside of those two characters, she basically retired from doing any sort of acting or voice works until the 90s and 2000s came along, where she occasionally came back to do a cameo in, like, Kingdom Hearts. The way nowadays people feel about nostalgia and old cartoons, it's really a wonder why they don't bring her back to do a full movie. No, I mean like a full animated sequel movie. The rest of them are very Disney-fied compared to the weird world of Lewis Carroll, but as I said, it is a different media. There is a ton of Disney voice veterans in this. Sterling Holloway as the Cheshire Cat, Bill Thompson as the Dodo and the White Rabbit. Even Pinto Colvig and Mel Blanc do a couple of voices here and there. Of course, the highlight that everybody remembers is Ed Wynn as the Mad Hatter and Jerry Colonna as the March Hare. These two actors are often spoofed in cartoons even to this day, but here they are in the flesh, or voice. Word has it they ad-libbed a lot of their lines, and Walt himself was so impressed by it, he insisted it stay in the movie. The character that really sticks out in this movie is the Queen of Hearts. Her scream talk, her insane murder spree, she's awesome, one of the best Disney villains. That's Verna Felton who does the voice. She also did the voice of Fred Flintstone's mother-in-law, basically the exact same character, and also the fairy godmother from Cinderella, the complete opposite character. This is a great film. While fans of the Lewis Carroll book might nitpick here and there, it is overall a great experience. It's perfect for kids, teens, and adults. Give it a watch and leave logic behind. Enter a world of imagination. It gets 5 ducks.